Is Dapp Radar a horrible indicator? And should you join a game that's on the top of Dapp Radar? Let's talk about it. All right. So here we're on Dapp Radar. So Dapp Radar basically tracks data on blockchains, whether it's Bitcoin, Ethereum, or a particular game that you're into, a play to earn. And it just tracks, it can track users, it can track volume. You can get a lot of information from Dapp Radar, but you have to be really careful because it's not what Dapp Radar tells you. It's what Dapp Radar doesn't tell you that will get you wrecked. So let's take a look at a few examples. I'm not trying to poo-poo on Dapp Radar, okay? I think it is a good indicator. It shows that the overall space is growing and has grown. But like I said, it's what it's not telling you that is the problem, and it's not its fault because it's just showing you data. Okay. Now, I love the Wax blockchain, but there's a big glaring problem, and at least for a few games, Alien Worlds and Farmer's World, there's a crap ton of bots. Okay, so you see on Dapp Radar, Alien Worlds is number 1. Farmer's World is number 2. And this is users. Okay, this is just by users. It says there's 187,000 players for Alien Worlds, and it says that there's 145,000 players for Farmer's World. Now we know these games have both been very successful. In the case of Farmer's World, I know for a fact this has already been proven by Overseas Madman. There's a ton of botnets running Farmer's World. It's a game that you can either run a macro or run a script, and you can have multiple windows open running your game without actually playing your game. And I know people with 8, 10 accounts, multiple people. I have 2 accounts myself. There's a millionaire who joined the game. He has 129 accounts. One person, 129 accounts. That's not even it. We already know in the case of Farmer's World, they were exposed for running a botnet themselves. And that's a pretty serious allegation. So they're botting their own game. Other players botting the game. And pretty much almost every player in Farmer's World has multiple accounts. So when you see 145k users, it's not 145k users. You're talking 5 to maybe 10k people. Maybe. Now in the case of Alien Worlds, I really don't know, but there's this article. It's on the Defiant.io. And this was published. This is actually last year in July. So this was last year. Now, maybe this has been fixed, but based off those numbers on Dapp Radar with Alien Worlds being the top, I doubt they fixed the bot issue. So this article says Alien Worlds, one of the biggest blockchain games running on the Wax blockchain, is making some participants millions of dollars in weeks. The issue is these players are gaming the system. They're gaming the game. Players buy NFT tools and click one button to get TLM, the in-game currency, as well as more NFTs. Even if the gameplay is simple and repetitive. Oh, well, the game is simple and repetitive. Alien Worlds attracted the attention of Binance and Annie Boca. I don't know what that is. Depending on the day, TLM's market cap is around 100 million and sometimes exceeds that of its parent chain. More than Wax, more than EOS. All right, rogue bots. About the bots. The hype from Aliens World. The hype from Aliens World comes mostly from the founders' ambitious roadmap. They do have TLM capped at 10 billion coins with a decreasing release schedule around 400k per day. Currently, the token is used in game. The token is used in game to improve items and to take part in future decisions making making through a governance system. But the system is flawed despite installing CAPTCHAs and bot protection. TLM is extensively mined by a few botnets, and the founders are apparently unable to slow or shut them down. I'm pretty sure this is still going on today. Now, I'm not trying to Alien Worlds. I'm actually cool with Alien Worlds. Like, I would play that game. I was playing the game. Yeah. I'm not playing it right now, just so we're clear. But the bots. I don't have an issue with the game. I have an issue with the bots. Why can't they stop the bots? Look at this. This is back. This is a year ago. I don't know if this has changed. It says a single person, a single actor is draining 10% of the daily TLM, and several botnets are earning thousands of dollars playing. These exploits are making the competition unfair for human players and investors, trusting TLM to be scarce and fairly distributed. This is really tough. So I don't know what to say. I don't know what to do. I'm just not going to use Dapp Radar as a indicator of a good game to join. Okay. I'd say most of these games on this list probably have the same issues. I don't know for sure about Splinterlands. I think theirs is probably less botted, but I don't know for sure. And their user base, it is really high. So that kind of, I don't know, but it's a fun game from what I hear. Axie though, Axie Infinity, 33K users, an actual playable game. Alien Worlds and Farmer's World aren't like actual, 2D, 3D games. They're just like clickable miners. They're basically passive with a little bit of clicking involved, and that's it. So if Axie's only got 33K users, with all the scholarships, with all the people that play it, it's definitely fishy that Alien Worlds and Farmer's World have over 100K users. You just have to take this Dapp Radar on the game part with a grain of salt, okay? So if you're looking at Dapp Radar and you're like, oh my God, Alien Worlds, oh my God, Farmer's World, just understand this is a flawed indicator. I think it's accurate in the users because it's probably tracking wallets with the NFT or that are playing the game, maybe sending transactions. But as far as like, we always want to get in the top 5. What's the best? What's the best games? And that's great and all, but that won't work with Dapp Radar, okay? Because the users, these are bots. So just be careful. I think I've made my point. There's plenty of articles about the bots. There's plenty of proof about the botnets. I'll actually link down below the Overseas Madman video, basically exposing Farmer's World. Most of the people who watch my videos already know this, but this is to help save somebody else, to help save that person who's new, doesn't understand what's going on yet. Maybe they've just found my channel, or they just found some other crypto channels for the first time and they're looking at joining one of these games. You have to know there's some issues, okay? And the bots are the issues. I don't know why they can't just ban them. I really don't know. I play another game and it's on the same chain, same everything. It's just a different game. They ban people who bot. They ban people who bot. Why can't these other games do it? I don't know. I have no answers for that. I should find out, because this is weird. This is weird to me that they can't just take care of the issue. My guess is, at least with Farmer's World, they're botting themselves. So if they ban botters, they're hypocrites because they're botters themselves. So anyway, that's it for the video. I'm out. I'm sure I'll get an angry email or a tweet because of this, but it's just the truth. There's lots of bots. The games, at least Alien Worlds is probably a fine game. And I know they're trying, they're doing updates, they're doing things to try to help. But in the case of Farmers World, it's been a lot of empty promises. So I have no problem slam dunking on them. So I wish that wasn't the case, but it is what it is. Savage. It's what I do. Deuces.